I gave myself 3 rules for the trip. Number 1, don't crash the car. Number 2, meet new people. Number 3, seek discomfort. There was a Zach before my journey, and then the Zach you're looking at right now. My name is Zachary, and I'm from San Diego, California. Before my trip, I was a little more on the introverted side. I kind of kept to myself. I had a lot of anxiety, and I didn't, really do everything I wanted to do in life. I just, kind of fell into that cycle. Work, sleep, repeat, work, sleep, repeat. I'd had all these goals, and I realized I'd lost sight of them. I said to myself, July 23rd is the day that I'm going to travel around the country. And it ended up being July 24th. But regardless, I still did it. I decided to buy the Subaru because I needed a reliable car as a diabetic. It's a nice car, and I had plenty of room for all my stuff. It was the best decision I've ever made in my life. On the day of the trip, I took my insulin out of the fridge, put it in my car, and shook my dad's hand and hit the road. I drove through California, Nevada, Arizona. If anyone thinks that little diabetes is gonna hold me back, you're wrong. I pulled into Virgin River Campground and just took a moment to take in the view. I was so happy. I think that's actually when I realized this is what I want to do, just travel. The first couple days of my trip, I kind of kept to myself. After that, I started, getting a little bolder. I started walking up to people, hi, how you doing? And realized that it's not as bad as, my anxiety thought it was. Once that, ball gets rolling and you start feeling great, you start talking to people, you start getting out of that comfort zone, you can't go back to your old ways. You learn about different places, different people from all walks of life, and it helps you grow. Anxiety holds you back from that a lot because you think, no one wants to talk to me. You think of all the negatives instead of, why not? Just do it. What's the worst that can happen? None of the things on the trip would have happened if I listened to anxiety. As a diabetic, it did make things a little more difficult when traveling. So I needed a car that I knew could get me from point A to B to C to D. A car that I wouldn't get stranded in. If my car, stopped working, I could lose everything and have to go home. But my Subaru never let me down. Going as far away from the pavement as possible, just watching your car get dirtier and dirtier, is one of the best feelings ever. You can, just have fun on, just go, and, climb up rocks. You can go up mountains. I did donuts in the dirt. Had a lot of fun just testing the Subaru's capability and testing my own capability. I put about 23,000 miles on my Crosstrek on that trip, going all the way to Maine and crossing that welcome sign, seeing the sunrise in the Atlantic Ocean for the first time. It was beautiful. I would have missed out on tons of memories if I had listened to that anxiety telling me, don't do it, don't do it. I've learned to trust myself. I'm not going to let anything hold me back, especially once I started having those great experiences. Honestly, I couldn't have done it without the Subaru. I've become the person I am today because of the trip I took in my Crosstrek. Dear Subaru, thank you for all the adventures and the miles we've shared. Thank you for making my dreams possible. See you soon for a drive.